Sorry, we got disconnected. Continuing from the previous video. I'm not sure where we let off at or where we got cut off at, but
we're just acknowledging that even in tragedies, because there have been tragedies today, not so much for us, there have been lives lost. I can only imagine what happened at hospitals when the power went out and stuff. You know, there's been more problems than what's been reported yet, obviously. But there's also positive things, and we really have a lot of blessings in our life. Hopefully you heard about the new spring water.
Yeah.
Within walking range.
And our neighbor right up the road from us has a spring that we can use at any time who speaks English. That's a blessing. It's a true blessing. Top-notch
Puerto Rican, deep in the earth drinking water. It's truly special. Now I don't have to drive for hours to get it.
We are in the mountains, so it would make sense for us to find a spring near us.
Yeah, there's a lot of natural water running under Puerto Rico. And supposedly the Puerto Rican government's freaked out about lack of water and stuff like that, but they do have the resource here. It's just a matter of getting to it. And I'm not sure what will finally force that with all the weird politics and stuff we've been learning about. Two sides opposing each other and nothing ever going anywhere and all that. I don't do politics personally. It seems to get in the way of progress, to be honest, but
and we don't have that much experience or history here to have an opinion. So.
Oh no, I wasn't even into politics where we came from.
Right.
But it's a different version of the same problem. Two diametrically opposed sides. Everybody picking one of those sides, and then I guess there's a third side that wants to be independent completely, like black flag Pirates of the Caribbean style or something. If I was to vote, you know. Not vote, but I'd probably side with that. Sounds fun. Bottle of rum and no rules at all. Wouldn't be the best for everybody, though. Yeah, we saw a bus stop back there. You wouldn't want to have been sitting in. Heavy-duty concrete bus stop collapsed.
Schools were closed down today because they had caved in.
Yeah. Hopefully all the kids got out and everybody.
Well, they didn't even have school, so they didn't have to have that concern.
Oh, that was smart.
Yeah.
It caved in before the kids went to school.
So they may not be able to go to school now.
Isn't that a blessing, though? That it didn't wait till all the kids were in the building.
Sure.
To drop it. Our house is built like a tank, it really is. But, you know, and most things around here are, but if somebody skimped on the rebar or the metal reinforcements inside, you know, any thick concrete building is going to go down in a decent earthquake. And that's the worst place to be, in a falling concrete building.
Yeah, I guess the person did die in this earthquake this morning. Was a 73 or 71-year-old man who was near where the earthquake hit the most. His building, the wall came down on him. There are some other people where their walls came down on them and they were trapped in. They were able to get out and didn't die like the gentleman who did, which I'm sorry for him and for his family.
Yeah. And I just statistically, I would expect that, you know, there will be more people found dead. Hopefully not a lot, but that wasn't the only wall that fell on somebody, I'm betting.
No.
In all of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's a very crowded place, most areas of it. So when walls are falling, you know, there's people around. And like I said, the hospitals, we saw pictures where they were pushing people outside from the hospitals. Maybe, I guess they were worried it was going to collapse. So if anybody was on like life support or in critical condition from some injury or whatever, and then the power goes out, you know, mid-surgery or something, what happens now, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if they have generators. I would hope so.
Yeah, and if they're evacuating the building, what do they do? You know, if you're mid-surgery and the building's got to be evacuated or something. I mean, there's all kinds of scenarios They were a lot worse than ours, that's for sure. It hit pretty hard here.
It did. For being in the middle of the island,
Kinda
we got it pretty
on the
bad.
west side.
Yeah, but I know the people who were out on the coast, they got it the worst, especially the south coast where it hit. That, I'm sure, did tons of damage. There's pictures of those 2-level houses that people park their cars under. The house completely came down and crushed their cars that were underneath.
Yeah, you got these cool houses around here up on pillars, and your whole garage is like under your house. You can park under there and do all kinds of stuff. But now that we've seen what earthquakes do here, definitely glad we bought a simpler and more tank-like house, to be honest. Our house is really stout, really thick walls, simple, really structurally strong design. And it's obviously got rebar because it's been there for a long time. Nothing's out of place. It's actually got a lot of rebar sticking out of the roof. They never saw it off when they were done.
This has definitely been an experience.
Natalie sealed all the cracks in the roof. It was slowly leaking water recently, and she did it. It was waterproof, and it rained for like 3 days here lately, and no drips in the house anymore. So now we'll see. It's been tested in a 6.7 earthquake. We'll see if it's still completely waterproof. If not, we know how to fix it, but it'd be amazing to see if even that held up.
The way the house shook today, I don't know.
It was crazy. I mean, my eyes shot open, and the house looked like something you'd see on a TV screen, the way it was shaking. Like the visual effect of seeing your house shake that fast. Thick concrete house. It was very strange.
You hear the rumbling from the deep in the ground.
Yeah.
Come up. It comes up and it fills your house. It's like it's low and then it just gets louder and then your whole house starts shaking.
Yeah. Like our youngest son described it, he said the land was kind of growling at me. It was like,
it is like a growl. It's crazy.
It's the vibration of like all the rocks and dust and like everything. Every tiny piece making a tiny noise, and it all adds together into this big old roar. It's pretty amazing. Unusual. It is unsettling. They don't bother me as much during the daytime, but when you're woke up and the power
scary.
goes out and it's pitch dark and things are shaking that hard, it kind of makes it hard to sleep.
Yeah.
You feel like you shouldn't go to sleep anymore.
You can't, and especially with this, because we had tremors after that, like nonstop.
Yeah, even the aftershocks were bigger than most of the recent earthquakes here.
Oh, can I tell something?
Go ahead.
While we were going to the neighbors, I felt like there was one earthquake center following me. I was so shaky.
Yeah.
Just shaking and shaking.
That I think we call shock. He was in shock. We all were in shock because it was really scary.
I wasn't, but you guys were. It took me a while to notice.
Oh no, the second big one?
You guys were quiet, shaking and stuff. Reminded me of our little dog. A little chihuahua. She was definitely shaking. We should have named her Aftershock if I would have known what was coming.
Oh.
Like Night's Mark, she was freaked out by that earthquake in the night.
Yeah.
She was like,
We were fortunate that the roads we had to go. First, we went to a National store. That's something they have here. It's kind of like Home Depot.
San Sebastian.
But that one was closed. Probably had power issues or structural or something. So we went to a Home Depot, and we were really fortunate. None of the roads were washed out or covered over or missing, because roads do fall off the sides of mountains here.
More lines at the gas station.
So we had to chance it, and we've been blessed. We're able to get what we need, and we're going to make it back and have a source of power to use at least part of the day. Take care of recooling the freezer and the refrigerator, taking care of some online schooling and some online tasks. And that'll probably be about as much as we use the generator until the power's back on. We're not trying to have power all day, we're just trying to take care of certain necessities. We needed a backup generator anyway until we get our solar system up. We'll get into that, full-on off-grid living. It's hard to get things to happen here. Everything moves slow in Puerto Rico, and now it's moving even slower.
Yeah.
Everything's being shook to pieces every day, so that slows all the processes down even more. And we'll be going full off-grid solar, cistern, watering systems. So we're living off the sky and the earth, basically. It's going to be awesome.
Definitely.
But you got to have your backup generator.
Well, we're going to sign off for now.